Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about how to write successful cover letters. A cover letter is an extra piece of real estate, an extra venue to show the employer why you are the best candidate for this position. Don't think about it as a requirement, but instead as an opportunity, an extra space outside of your one-page resume to provide details about why you are a great fit for the position, what makes you better than other candidates, what you can do for the company, and to show your research and explain why you want to work for them. The cover letter is also a place where you can explain any functional or industry change or any employment gap. And for international students, if English is not your first language, the cover letter is an opportunity for you to highlight your communication skills. Your first impulse is probably going to be to start writing a cover letter that talks about you and what you have done and accomplished. It is also easier to just write a generic cover letter and use it as a template to apply for all the jobs. However, when you do that, you are not thinking about the cover letter as an opportunity, but instead as a requirement. So make sure you personalize each cover letter and ask yourself, what would you want to know about this applicant if you were the one doing the hiring? Here are some tips to personalize your cover letter. First, do some company research. Determine the reasons why you want this job. You can revisit any notes you took about the company from networking meetings or any info sessions that you attended. This is when networking will pay off for you. You will not only have insider access to information about the company, but you can also include the names of the people you talked to in your cover letter. Try to answer the question, what do people like about working here? What is the company's culture like? Look at the company's website and products and Google recent news. What is the company doing that sounds interesting to you? What products do you use? What is the company doing that is different from other companies? If you are an international student applying to a retail company, make sure you visit a store or buy one of the company's products when possible. Make sure that you can find a very personal reason why you want to work for that particular company. Next, read the job description and understand what the company is looking for. Cover letters are not only about your excitement and knowledge of the company, it is also about what you're bringing to the table that's unique to the needs of that company. The best way to understand what the company is looking for is to read the job description and highlight the key skills and competencies the job requires. Find the match between the job description and what you can do. Think about what you can specifically deliver for this role. Find one example for each of the skills and competencies that you identified in the job description. If you are a career changer, focus on examples on the transferable skills like teamwork, problem solving, or project management. It seems like a lot of work up to this point, but once you have written 2 or 3 cover letters for different positions, it will be easier for you. And if the skills and competencies are similar for all the roles you're applying to, you might be able to reuse some of what you have written in your previous cover letters. A traditional cover letter will follow this outline. Let's start with the header. You can save space by copying the header from your resume with your name and contact information and using that instead of the traditional vertical format. You should always address your cover letter to a specific person. It shows you're willing to do your research. If the job posting doesn't include a name, you can either 1. Email one of your contacts and ask who you should address the cover letter to, or 2. Look up the company's hiring manager or recruiter on LinkedIn, or 3. Search for the person in charge of the department to which you are applying for. For all postings from Talent Link, you should be able to find a contact name next to the job posting. Even an incorrect name, if reasonable, is better than Dear Hiring Manager. Your cover letter will also have a salutation that will start with Dear Mr. or Miss and the last name, and a column, not a comma. Then the cover letter should have 3 or 4 paragraphs, plus your signature or name at the bottom. The introductory paragraph is the chance to really grab the reader's attention, and it's the perfect opportunity to tell the hiring manager you understand what makes this organization and job special. In this paragraph, you can introduce yourself and why you're writing, mention why you're interested in the company and position, highlight your company research here, name drop or include names if you have networked with current alumni, employees, etc., and share very quickly the ways in which you are a great match for this job. Try to be as specific as possible. The more generic you are, the more it sounds like you haven't done specific research and don't really understand the company. If your main research is the job posting, make sure you at least read full-time postings for the position, since they tend to be much less generic than the internship postings. This section must be customized for the specific company and positions. Recruiters hate generic cover letters. You can start your cover letter one of two ways. The traditional way will read something like, I am writing to apply for the position of marketing intern with American Airlines. Or something like, please accept my application to the summer associate's role with Deloitte. You can also start with an attention-grabbing sentence, something like, as a sales manager working closely with end users and constantly dealing with customer challenges, I always dreamed about having the opportunity to make strategic decisions on product design, which is why I am tremendously excited to apply for the, and then you can fill in the name of the position. For an OCR position, you don't need to tell them that you found the position posted on TalentLink, since they already know that. Your next sentences should really show your research for the position. A good example is the following. Take a few seconds to read it. Both examples show that you have done some networking and some research on the position. You should not do something like this. When I learned that the position would have 3 cross-functional rotations, I knew this was the best place for me to continue my development towards a leadership role. It's not about you only, it's about what you can bring to the company. So don't tell them why you want the job. Instead, focus on why what you've learned makes you realize you will be a great employee for them. Your focus should always be on what you bring to them, not what you gain from the experience. Paragraph 2 or 3 would be the body of the letter. The goal here is to demonstrate the match. You can use your job description and research to demonstrate interest. This is where you connect the dots between your experience and the requirements for the position. Telling the reader what you have accomplished and how it directly translates to meeting the company's needs is a great use of space. Recruiters look for cover letters that talk less about you and more about your excitement, knowledge of the company, and what you bring to the table that's unique to the company's needs. Make sure you provide evidence with examples and quantify results. You should cover 2 to 4 competencies in the body, either as 1 or 2 paragraphs or as a bulleted list. Choose either the competencies you think are the most important for the position or those you match best. A cover letter that stands out explicitly states how your skill sets aligns with that of what the company is looking for. This shows you have taken the time to understand the organization you're applying for, and you have been thoughtful in terms of thinking about how you make a good fit for them. Let's take a look at an example of connecting the dots. Take a couple seconds to read it. If you don't have a lot of work experience, you can also talk about school projects and internships. If you are a career changer, remember to focus on the transferable skills. Don't do something like this. Take a couple seconds again to read it. The example here is too vague and does not provide enough details. The third paragraph is the closing paragraph. The goal here is to have a strong call to action. You want to reiterate why you are a great fit or restate interest and passion for the company, and then follow with a call to action. Take a minute to read this closing paragraph example and call to action. The call to action will depend on the circumstances for the cover letter. If the company is doing OCR, you might state that you're looking forward to having them on campus or that you're hoping to be selected for an interview. So let's look at some general cover letters do's and don'ts. Don't use the same cover letter and just change the company name. Use your research to personalize it. Don't use flowery language. Use simple English. Don't focus only on you. Think about what the employer needs. Don't make it too long. It should not be more than 1 page. Don't address the cover letter to Dear Personnel Director or To Whom It Might Concern or Dear Hiring Manager. Do some research and try to find a name. Be positive and never include complaints about a previous employer or personal problems. Check for grammatical errors. This is very important. And ask yourself if your cover letter complements your resume and positioning statement and if it differentiates you from other candidates. If you need further assistance, we recommend that you ask a classmate first to take a look at your cover letter. We also offer express advising Monday to Friday from 11:30 to 12:30. In addition, you can sign up for an appointment in TalentLink after the other steps. Other resources, if you are an international student, are the Writing Center and MELP. Both places offer one-on-one student appointments and can help you with your grammar. Thank you for watching this video, and please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. We look forward to reading your cover letters.